guys, I hope you're having a good day. This is Teddy, and for this video we are going to talk about chief talents. And since I posted yesterday that I'm going to post a video on how I set up my chief talents, I forgot that I wasn't able to do an introduction about chief talents. So this video will be the coverage of that one. This is the second video for our chief talent chief level series that I made a couple of weeks ago. And for this one, we are going to tackle different types of chief talents, or different tree, on how you build it, what are the benefits of its tree, as well as what are your chief level goals. So without further ado, let's go down to business. So the first one is your chief talents have two different paths. That is your war talent and then your economy talent. Of course, under your war talent, it is so obvious that you are usually going to use this if you are doing PvP, or especially, like for example, you are attacking settlements, capital clash, bunkers, trap, as well as reservoir raid, as well as SVS and other things that includes war or PvP, or player versus player, or player versus environment. So what are the benefits of war talent? So one is it increases or it enhances the attack, defense, health, and the lethality of your troops. But remember guys that this is only effective on the lower part of your battle report. If you are seeing your battle report, the first four ones, the troop attack, defense, health, and lethality, are not included in that one. I will be doing another video for that one and show you on how to build those, or where to, on how to increase those ones. So like I said, the attack, defense, HP, and lethality enhances are only covering the bottom part or the lower part of your battle report. Benefits also includes march capacity. It enhances your increase your march capacity, also increase your troop training capacity, as well as your training speed. And I forgot to add this here, that it also increase your march speed. So that was one of the node, if the first node that you can see that only 3 points needed is that increases the march speed. Under your war talent as well, there are 3 different skills. It is similar to your eco as well, but then they have your instant recall, your massive march, and your emergency dressing. So where are you going to use this one? So for instant recall, that is a 3-second strip recall to settlement, and then for you to be able to unlock that, you need 19 points. And that means that you need your chief level must be level 13. You can use this instant recall, like for example, someone is marching towards your settlement, like you are being attacked. As long as your troops are out, even if they are gathering or marching, as long as they are not joining a rally, you can recall them at 3 seconds. And remember guys that all of these skills have cooldowns as well. So what is inclusive for that instant recall are troops that are gathering, as well as if you're killing infected. But this does not affect the ones that you send in rallies. So the ones that you send to rallies doesn't return to your settlement if you use this one. Second skill is Massive March. Your Massive March adds 10% march capacity boost, and you need 56 points, which is equivalent to Chief level 26. So how you do that? So how are you going, or where are you going to use Massive March? You can use Massive March during bunker and facilities fight, analysis centers, if you wanted to boost your size of your march. Of course, you can also counter this or add this with your settlement buff, that is a march capacity that costs you like around 2,000 buy cups, and of course it gets expensive the more percentage that you need. So you use your Massive March in bunkers and facilities, analysis center fights, reservoir raid, influencer trap, and most, like the rest, like every time you do PvP, you really need a Massive March, especially in Alliance Showdown. So that is a must in Alliance Showdown. So this, make sure that you activate all these skills first before you do an action for that skill, guys. Because if you do an action and then you do or activate the skills, it won't take effect. So you need to activate them first before you do the next action. The third one is your emergency dressing. This is a 30% killed to wounded conversion, and you need 137 points, and that requires Chief level 46. So where are you going to use emergency dressing? You can use emergency dressing in almost PvP event, guys, be it on bunkers and facilities, analysis center fights, be it on your capital class, SVS, and if you're rallying or attacking a settlement, but just make sure that you activate that first before you do any action. Some of the players actually use emergency dressings in Alliance Showdown, but I don't use it because in my opinion, it's just only a placeholder there. Also in Reservoir Raid, because if you notice, if you do this in Alliance Showdown, let's say you always lost, but then you won it, but it doesn't carry over on your second fight. So it's just useless if you're going to use emergency dressing during Alliance Showdown. Next is your Eco talent tree. So under your Eco, this is actually the most beneficial type of talent tree if you're just starting the game or if you are restarting your account. So for example, if you're rushing your base to level 30 or you've wanted to increase the level of your HQ really fast, always stay on this talent tree. I may advise for those who are just starting the game that personally how I do it is from HQ1 to HQ26, I am mostly on eco mode. Unless I'm being attacked, then I'm going to switch to war. But then most of the time, even if on my older accounts, like doing plasma core, plasma research and everything, I'm always on eco mode. Unless there are fights, then I will be switching it to war talent. What are the benefits of your eco talent? So you have your research timer. It reduces your research timer as well as your construction, and then it increases healing speed. It adds hospital capacity or beds, and then it increases the production of resources in your building as well as when you are gathering. And this is one of the reasons, or the reasons why it is really a must for you if you're just starting a game, like from HQ1 to HQ22 or even up to HQ26, to always stay in Eco Talent every time, especially during events, guys, because this will help you a lot. Like for example, Survival of the Fittest, where you need to use speed ups. Using Eco Talent will help you or will give you a lot of benefits. Similar to your war talent tree, eco talent also have special skills. You have your instant collect, rapid. So under your instant collect, you have your 2 hours resource building collection. So it automatically collects all the resources inside your buildings for 2 hours in a 2-hour duration. And then you need 19 points required, and that is for chief level 30. So the second most important skill in your growth and state of survival is your rapid development. So this one gives you 20% timer reduction both on construction and research, and then you will be able to open this at 58 points required for level or chief level 27. Just a tip, guys, that you can actually increase this one. So you have your rapid development if you go that or add your settlement buffs as well as your state buffs. So the governor usually release or activate your state buffs that includes construction and research. If the governor is a friend of yours and she or he granted you an honor for rapid development, not rapid development, for speed ups for construction and research, then you can actually reduce your timer up to 70%. I will be doing a video on how you do that one of these days, or once I'm done with my Reservoir Raid as well as this series of videos. So the last but not the least under your Eco Talent Special Skills is your Instant Healing. Your instant healing gives you 10% instant heal of wounded troops. You need 129 points required, and that will be your chief level, must be level 44. Just a reminder, guys, that this is only applicable to the wounded troops in your hospital, and this does not include your enlistment troops. Next is your chief level goals. So for this one, we are going to talk on what are the ideal chief levels that you need for you to get or maximize your gameplay. Chief level 50 is what you need, and this unlocks battle dressing. Once you unlock all the battle dressing nodes, it will give you 394 healing speed. Your hospital capacity, of course, for chief level 50 will add 1,500 beds, and this will also open rapid development and instant healing, which are really a must when you are growing your account for rapid development and instant healing if you are playing PvP or other things, especially capital class. Your Chief Level 55 will open up Troop Training Timer for up to 160%. The last but not the least is your Tech Improvement. So this is one of the skill. It increased the research speed, and you can have that at Chief Level 57, 58, and 59. For Chief Level 57, you will need 6 points, and that will give you 21% speed increase. For Chief Level 58, you need 14 points. When you say points, that those are the talent or the chief talent points that you need. So for Chief Level 58, you will have 49 speed increase. And for the Chief Level 59, you will need 20 points, and then that is up to 70% speed increase. So that's it for today, guys. And for the next video, of course, like I promised you that finally for the third video, I'm going to show you on how I build my chief talents. So that's it for today, and see you on my next videos. Bye.
State of Survival. Play now.